rifle do the work, not the bow, eh?
Whoa, whoa,
Hey, hey!
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life.
Welcome back, team. We are on a boys' weekend mission, heading down south to Leithen Valley.
And we've got a great opportunity. Thank you, Rachel from Leithen Valley. We're heading down to their station. They do trophy hunting down there, and it's also a working farm. So we get the opportunity to head down, stay in a cabin they've got there, and do a bit of management hunting to help keep the numbers in check.
Epic little cabin to stay in, so little boys' weekend. We've got a full-grown male bow hunter in the back, Timu.
Yeah, Timu Wilds here.
And yeah, should be a good weekend. So see you on the flip side. Well, we made it to base. Got a bit of a journey from here, but pretty sick view. We're going up there somewhere. So we're just going to do a bit of a vehicle switch, and then we're heading somewhere up in these hills. We're switching out the old town truck Amarok for the old mudslinger to get up to our cabin. We made it. Look at this rad little spot. Cool little cabin up on the side of a mountain. Boys are frothing. This is the accommodation for the weekend. What a spot. How rad is this? The old log cabin. No tents this weekend. Boys have got the luxury little cabin. Oh, good. Look at that view. Leithen Valley, baby.
Sick.
Alright, check this out for luxury. We've got drawers full of all the stuff. We've got hot water. What? And then, this is a proper luxury experience for us. We've got a shower, a toilet. What a rad spot. Leithen Valley cabin. So sick. We've even got barbed wire lighting.
So good.
Oh, good. Alright, boys are all sorted, got all our gear organised, and we are heading out for our first little evening hunt up there. See what we can find.
We're off. A little afternooner.
We've hunted our way along from the cabin on
We're going to make a game plan and try and get it on them and unleash some fury. Richard's first up on the gun, or the bow, so we'll get the long bow out. The long, accurate bow. Trying to stay low. Love and life. 1, 2, 3. We've snuck into 350, but they're right out in the open. So I'm probably just going to watch them for a while, but it's a big mob of fallow deer, so at least we've acquired the target species straight off the bat. First evening, so it's looking good. It's a big group, so there's obviously a few in here. Now we just got to make a plan how we're going to get down there. They're all on the ridge line. Since they're out in the open, we're going to head down. There's another little gully. Well, it's like a sub-gully that we can hopefully just stay behind the ridge, not spook them out. And if we can close another 100 meters on them, then that should be a relatively easy, safe shot. We're stalking in, we're going to make a play on these ones. So we're just going to try to get in a bit closer, see if we can get a rifle shot on them. If we can get within 200 meters, that'd be great. So we're just cutting back around with the wind, and then we're going to come in from the bottom angle. And even the one that's just above it. Alright, we're on. Richard's going to take a shot, see what we can do.
Oh, first shot for the trip. What are we in, like a couple of hours in? No, I don't even know. First afternoon anyway, we found that mob of fallow. Rich just had a shot at 200 metres and it sounded like a good hit, so we'll go and find it. Definitely wasn't worth a bow stalk because they were in the open. So yeah, go find this deer. Whew, well, we're in the thick of it. The deer shot went straight down into this gully, so we're sort of scouring through this real thick stuff trying to find it, but we're not having much luck yet. So we're going to keep pushing down, and we pushed a big mob on too as we were coming down, so there's still heaps in here, but no finding this deer, so we'll just keep looking and hopefully we can find it.
So we've been looking. The boys think he hit him, but I don't think he did. Found a spot where we shot her, and there's a huge hole in the ground. It looks like what a bullet would do. Definitely not a track, which is what I thought I saw. So I'm going to check the footage again, but in the meantime, we've been scouring the side of the hill, having a look. Zero blood anywhere.
All right, well, after scanning the area looking for this deer, we got the big camera out and analysed the footage really closely, and it looks like the shot went just low, like, you know, by the hair, and made a big thud when it hit the ground, which is what we thought was a solid hit. So I had an inkling that the old backup bow might have been shooting a bit low anyway, so we've decided we're going to hunt our way back and dial in this gun, check the zero on it, because it's obviously shooting low. So see what we can find on the way back.
God damn it.
Well, we're not off to a great start. So we came through here and we spotted another fallow down in that gut below me down there, and I took a bit of a quick pop shot at it, and yeah, went and had a quick look, and I'm not sure, so we'll go have another look at it tomorrow. But if I missed it, that's 2 for 2. So either the gun's shooting off, gun's not shooting right, or we're just kooks. And then to top all that off, I looked down and this microphone I'm talking into was gone, so I just had to backtrack all the way back around, and luckily I found it on the track. So that's hunting though, you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes everything goes against you. It's all good. I'm always back in my pack, so I'll go find the boys and see what else happens tonight. Stalk over in one last spot before it gets dark. Saw some fallow bucks, but they're safe from us, so see what we can see. Alright, so after this afternoon's failures on the shooting, we're just going to do a quick 100-metre shot. The gun with the old classic beer can, putting a beer can out there, see if she's zeroed in or not. Alright, the verdict is in. So here we are, we're set up at 100 metres exactly, and you can see there is no hole on the can or the wood, but if you come back here, hey, there is a big old bullet hole. So that's a bit uphill, so yeah, gun is definitely shooting low, sadly, so that explains why we missed those shots. So it's not always shooter error, sometimes the gun, so we'll dial it up a bit and try again. So we figured out that the rifle was shooting low and we've dialed it up a couple of inches, and we're just going to hope tomorrow it's shooting better and hope for a productive day. But that's hunting, man. Doesn't always go to plan. Just when you think you're onto a good first arvo, it all turns to custard.
Nah, it's all good. Still good times. Look where we're at.
Yeah, I mean,
look what we're doing.
She's a pretty mint setup, so you can't be too upset. It sucks when you don't double check your rifle, and let that be the lesson, is check your rifle shooting straight every now and again, because for whatever reason mine was shooting real low. So hopefully tomorrow will be another day, so we'll see you then. Sure. And we got Vinny chili and mash for dinner. So we live in a pretty luxurious lifestyle here in the hut. Gentleman's hunting. We've just got to actually hit something tomorrow. Alright, day 2. So we're just loading up. Looks like a nice day, other than it's very windy, so we're going to have to deal with that today. But yeah, boys have had a good sleep and we are ready for a big day out. Today's tactic is going to be slightly different. We're going to utilise the truck to hunt, so we'll use that to get around the hills and just get to vantage points, just so we can cover more ground, because this is our only full day for the weekend to hunt. So yeah, we're going to get loaded up and hit the road. Yoop. Full grown male bow hunter in the back.
Went down to the river, washed my sins away. praying, praying for another day. I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. The devil's on the other bank, staring back at me. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
There's fallow bucks down in the bottom of this gun. Where he's gonna go.
Alright, well, our first little stalk for the morning didn't really eventuate too much, so we're now covering a bit of ground, doing a bit of glassing from the truck and just trying to get into a good position. So
Trying to get this wind, because the wind keeps going up our bum, so we're
it's pretty
trying to
strong,
get around the other side of them.
pretty heavy winds, so we just sort of get into a good position where we can glass some stuff up. This is proper gentleman hunting. Look, we've got the heater cranked up, staying toasty warm, cruising around. Well, this is a thing that you see often.
We
We've
need
just
to do this.
come across this fallow deer stuck in a fence. Just a young yearling, so we'll either put it out of its misery or we'll let it go. But
You want to just knife her?
he's not in a good state, so. Oh, that deer was stuck in the fence for however long, so we put it out of its misery and chucked it in the back. So not the best way for a deer to go, but might as well take it for the freezer. We've been having a bit of a poke around, look around. We're just gonna whip the guts out of that little guy from the fence so we can dispose of it in a good spot, and then I think we might be going to do a bit of bush stalking, look for some deer. And it's gonna rain. We're going bush. The rain's coming in and all the deer are in the bush, so we've got the short range lever action and the bow. I'm going to go see what we can find in this beech forest.
Another nail in my coffin, another nail for me. I gotta look pretty when I go down. Another nail in my coffin, can't you spare one more? I gotta look pretty when I'm knocking down heaven's door. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
Jason's gone back to get the truck. Obviously we've had a big change in the weather. So it's raining and yuck. But we're going to put a stalk on this spot where we know some deer are, so see how we go. Just wait. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we've got in on some fallow deer in this beech forest up here. They're only about 50 metres from us now, so we're going to try and stalk in, but this weather is really making it difficult. That was a bit of excitement. We stalked in on the deer that were up in this bit of beech forest and got into 40 metres, and Richard let an arrow go, but he shot through all these trees We think it hit a twig on the way through and it just missed. And the deer got up out of here. That's hunting for you. We had no other option on the stalk. We couldn't go anywhere else where they wouldn't see us and blow out. So we just took the shot through the trees and it didn't work out. That's hunting. Quick little update. So we got really wet pushing it on those deer with the bow, and yeah, obviously didn't get that shot, but we've just driven, sort of truck hunted our way around to the other side of the property. So now we're going to go for another little walk down into this gully, this scrubby gully, and look for some fallow that we saw. So we're getting there. We'll find something.
I went down to that river, washed my sins for free. No one seemed to notice as I stared. I went down to that river to wash my sins away. I was thinking of you in that wedding gown. I went down to that water to wash my sins away. The world faded away as I went down, 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 down. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man walking. I'm a dead man.
We just got onto a mob of fallow, finally got close with the gun, and they were all bucks. So they're safe from us, and we're kind of running out of daylight. What's the time? We've probably only got
It'll be close to 4 now.
a couple of an hour or two, maybe, if we're lucky. So we're going to go check out one last spot and see what pops out. Hopefully something, because it hasn't been very productive, but you get that on the big jobs. Quick status update. We have been defeated. It was a big day. We covered heaps of ground, did a lot of walking, and saw a lot of deer, got in on a few, had a few chances with the bow, but yeah, other than our little fence deer, we didn't get on the board, but that's hunting for you. One last chance in the morning, and then yeah, see how we go. Surely we can get something in the morning, eh? The old last chance deer in the morning. That's how it goes sometimes. The day on the hill might not have gone to plan, but we got this. We've got the flame grilled Vinny on the fire, and where's what else we got in here? And venison chili. So we're eating a lot of venison, we're just not shooting much.
And we've also got
What? What is it? Way. It's beer with an alpine archery thing.
Lime flavored.
Alright, quick morning update. We're out early last morning, so got to make something happen. We're just heading up into this area where we've seen deer previous days, so we'll see what we can find. But it's a beautiful clear sky morning, so hopefully we can get on. We came back and looked in the same spot from yesterday morning, and we got deer in there, but it's just the same group of fallow bucks that we've seen roaming around, and no does. So rad spot. I mean, even when the hunting's not going to plan, look at this shit. You got to appreciate a good sunrise, man. Well, we finally found a couple of mobs of the target species out feeding, but we've got to do a big loop to get to them, so we're going to try and sneak in. Hopefully we can make it happen. We found the mob that we were looking for. We just bumped them down in this beech forest. Not ideal. We're just going to do this walk around and see if we can bump into something. Hopefully we've found a mob finally. I'm going to try and stalk in on them.
Yeah, you got that one. You got that one.
2 down. Last minute deer. 2 down.
I don't know which ones you're going for.
Ew. Oh, well, the last minute deer came together. We just got 2, potentially 3, 200 meters. Epic. Man, sometimes this all comes together at the very last minute, eh?
Now I gotta go get the truck.
So we got the truck way up on the other side of that ridge, and then we'll go suss these deer out, drag them over to the track. But hey, we did it, so just goes to show. I was just literally saying to the boys, like, man, I'm over these bloody deer, we just cannot catch a break. And then we pop up over a ridge and we just see them and stalked in.
These are the same ones we've been chasing. Like, we actually saw these deer right at sunrise, and we tried to make a plan to go around and hide because there's no way we were going to stalk up on them. They're going to see us. And literally, that's probably 2.5K, 3K away from where we originally saw them.
Yeah, big walk.
So we've actually put in a bit of effort today. What do you know?
We didn't have a lot of luck with the truck hunting yesterday, and it sort of showed, and that's why we thought we'll go on foot today. And yeah, paid off. Got a couple deer on the deck. So we'll go and suss them out. And I knew it was that moment in the hunt where it was like, this is getting old. Chasing these around, and then next minute on. It happens every time.
Universe, baby.
Universe provides.
Hut stags.
Hut stags. It's all action stations all of a sudden. Jace was just about to leave to go get the truck, and some more deer came running up behind us, and yeah, we quickly tried to set up, but they were up and over the ridge before we could get on them. But yeah, just shows, man, last minute after all that crappy weather yesterday, and then today it's ripping. We got deer on the deck. All right, there we go, nice doe yearling. So clean shots on these ones, 200 straight to the front shoulder, and headshot on the little yearling. But the third one we shot at, we're pretty confident we just clean missed it. It was further out than these ones. It ran further away, and I just didn't hold over correctly for it. So we've had a look, and there's no signs that it was hit. So that one evaded us. But yeah, a couple of good eating deer right here. So we'll drag them up the hill now. Reluctantly, it's hot. We're just waiting on our ride, but we've got the couple of deer, and yeah, that's what happens when you let the rifle do the work, not the bow, eh?
Whoa, whoa,
Hey!
It's funny how that scope works better now, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Now when the rifle shoots straight. But in saying that, we let an arrow go this trip, so we're one step closer, and never say never. You never know what's going to happen out here. But yeah, stoked. Get these deer on the truck and get out of here. Alright, boys made it back to the hut. Got the couple deer in the back. Quick clean up. Pack up, and we're out of here. Epic time. Alright, so the verdict's in. It was the lucky undies. There they are, in all their glory. Got little stags on them. Yeah, I told these boys I'll put those on today, and we're on the board. Get yourself some lucky undies.
Hot undies.
Hot undies.
Do you want a quick ham and cheese wrap? I can fry some up.
Boys on the epic coffees before we leave. One last coffee in this majestic hut. What a spot, man. You can live here. Te hut. Dinner time. Alright, we're going to wrap up the video here, but we are hitting the road, going home. And any last words, boys?
Awesome station, awesome animals, great weekend, shit company, but yeah, can't be thankful enough.
Can't complain.
Oh, just cheers, Rach, again for letting us come here and do this management hunt. Property, you know, I love this place. It's awesome, and that cabin is just next level. I'm stoked we got to go home with some animals too. So yeah, cheers.
Thank you.
Boys are frothing. We love it. Leithen Valley, baby! You! So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more of this awkward content. Richard. What are you doing, mate? Oh, look at that. Zoom in. Oh, don't do that. You'll cut your tongue, you silly goose.